Alright guys, we're going to do a deck profile on my friend Caesar's Bujin deck. It won him 2 locals in a row, got him first place, so we'll just go ahead and do the deck list first and we'll give explanations after for those who kind of just want to see the build. Alright, here we go. Go ahead, Caesar.
Alright, so 3 Yamato, obviously, 2 Mikazukis, 1 Arasuda, 2 Turtles, 2 Hares, 3 Crane, 1 Honest, 1 Centipede, 1 Quillin, 2 Veilers for the monsters. For spells, it's 3 Tenki, 3 Duality, 3 Kaisers, 2 Bujin Carnations, 1 Book of Moon, and 3 MSTs. Traps are 2 Vanities, 1 Phoenix Wing, 1 Raigeki Break, 1 Compulse, and 2 Mirror Forces.
Perfect. And that's a 40 card main deck, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, we're going to go into the extra deck now.
Extra deck is 2 Susanobos, 1 Kagutsuchi, 1 Tsukuyomi, 1 Tiger King, 101, Exciton, Constellar Omega, M7, Gaia Charger, Maestroke, Paladynamo, Cowboy, Armades, and Catastrophe.
Perfect. So 15 card extra deck, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to go over some of your explanations on cards you run and why you run them. You go ahead and let me know which ones you want to explain.
This one, Arasuda, I used to run Bear for him just to get me out of troublesome situations if I either activate Tenki or a Tenki's already on the field. But I found him a lot more versatile. If my Yamato or whatever is bottomless, or I have a Crane in hand and I draw him, I can run over something. I can also go into Kagutsuchi or Susanoo or whatever I need. I just found him better than Bear. And I end up citing him out almost 99% of the time because he's good, but he's not great.
Perfect.
What else? Let's see. That's pretty much it for the monsters. It's pretty self-explanatory. I want to explain the 2 Bujin Carnations. I've seen a lot of Bujin players go with 1. The reason I have 2 is because for consistency, so I can draw it into it should I need it. I don't necessarily use 2 in any duel. I don't think I've ever used 2 in any duel, but I have 2 for drawing into it, to have it there should I need it. For
consistency, right?
And and should I have Raigeki Break or Phoenix Wing, easy discard to get rid of a monster or whatever.
Alright. Anything else? Or
let's see here. 3 MSTs. I don't cite these out. I have a lot of back row hate. I just hate back row, so I get rid of them.
Right.
Book of Moon is really, really good. I used to not have it. I put it in the past week or so. It's really, really good. 3 Kaisers. I've seen Bujin players go with 2. 3 was just right. You draw it when you need it, or you open with it, and it really, I'd say this or Yamato is the MVP of the deck. It really shuts down a lot of decks. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. 3 dualities to get into Yamato or Tenki and Tenkis. For the traps, 2 Mirror Forces, I mean that's self-explanatory. Compulse is Compulse. These 2, I used to have 2 Phoenix Wings. It's player's choice. You could either have 2 Raigeki Breaks, 2 Phoenix Wings. I'm also thinking about putting in Divine Wrath. I guess, like I said, it's player's choice, just depending on your playstyle.
Yeah, to help get cards into the grave.
Yeah,
too,
help gets your relics into the grave, whether it's turtle, hair, whatever you need. And then 2 Vanities. Sometimes this does last only a turn or 2, but it is enough to stop a play of your opponent that can potentially get you game. But yeah, I really like the 2 Vanities. It shuts down a lot of decks.
Perfect.
For the extra deck, self-explanatory for the most part. The only thing I guess I want to explain is go into Omega, to go into M7, to go into Gaia Charger. This combo has won me a game. It's also if your opponent's against the wall, you just go into him and he keeps setting, you attack for piercing damage, and it's really good.
Right. So you go Omega,
yeah,
and you go
I mean,
M7.
You could even be any 2 light monsters. So even Honest, summon him, go into M7, go into Gaia Charger to go for game.
Okay, that's cool.
What else? I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I've heard that you can go either or for Armades and Catastor. Again, player's choice, but why not both? You know, if you ever need to get over anything with Catastor, he's there. Armades is Armades. Good for mirror matches. They can't activate Crane.
Also gives you options, right?
Gives you options. You can go for a game if you think they have, you know, Fiendish. I'm sorry, not Fiendish. Mirror Force or something weird like that.
Right.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, and again, this has got me 2 locals back to back, first place. So
awesome.
Pretty good.
All right. Thanks, man.